Terrifying cave exploring accident, Cascade Cave. This is the tale of an inexperienced spelunker who thought it would be a good idea to attempt to explore the Cascade Cave, the deepest cave in the world. Jason, with some friend, explored this cave with amazing training. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. A present-day account of a frightening historical occurrence is here. Some of the more scary aspects of Cascade Caves will be discussed, so make sure you subscribe to our channel if you're interested in and intrigued by these happenings. Heavy rain falls steadily. Jason Story hears it as he prepares for a day of caving 80 kilometers northwest of his home in Duncan, British Columbia. Jason has caved 4 times. Cascade will be his toughest cave yet. The entrance is locked with a metal door to keep out casual spelunkers. The key can only be obtained after signing a waiver. Cascade is a mile long and 338 feet deep with tight turns and squeezes. Jason has the least experience and is the oldest at 43. Stocky father of 2 toddlers, he's a theater graduate turned window washing entrepreneur. Andrew Munoz, age 33, introduced him to soccer. Andrew, unlike Jason, is a caving specialist and paramedic who knows what to do if something goes wrong. Jason, Andrew, and 2 other friends, a paramedic and a chef, and a volunteer firefighter, dive through the rain to a log cabin confectionery store in Port Alberni to obtain the key. Matt Watson and Arthur Taylor, the programmers. 6 men drive half a mile up to an unmarked trail before parking in a clearing to take inventory. Ropes, harnesses, carabiners, check. 2 bags containing a Jetboil stove, food, water, and a first aid kit, plus a Mylar space blanket. Triple check. Jason's surroundings amaze him. Cascade is unlike any other cave or tunnel he's visited on Vancouver Island. Soon they reach a narrow passage that leads to a short, tight descent that makes the cave unique. After exiting Bastard's Crawl, they approach Double Trouble Waterfall, so named because a rock separates the stream. They rappel 50 feet. Boots and gloves grip slick ledges. Water gushes from both sides of the rock formation, spraying bubbles at the bottom. Cascade Cave is named appropriately. As Jason descends, his heart feels like it may explode. He thinks he wanted more difficulty. After double trouble, they grab a snack. They've been in the cave for 3 hours. Andrew cooks beef and chicken stew with rice in a Jetboil. After 20 minutes, the 5 slide and crawl to the cave's end, less than a quarter-mile distant. Zach shivers after 300 feet. Despite the same temperature, caves can be unexpectedly cold. The 5 reunite. They backtrack. Matt, Arthur, Jason, Zach, Andrew. Water rushing loudly. More mud than when they descended stuck to their heels. Plus they're rising up, so returning takes longer than going down. Careful! Back up! One caver shouts. The cavers near Double Trouble at 2:15 p.m., and water roars. The once manageable flow is now a churning, angry white foam. What happened so fast? Jason speculates. Rainwater? Matt uses the rope left at the summit of Double Trouble to climb. The voyage is short, maybe 50 feet, but it's rigorous, precise work, raising one leg to find a damp shelf in the rock wall, then a gloved hand, then the other leg. Once he reaches the top, he throws the rope down. Arthur and Jason follow. Jason climbs Bastard's Crawl on his stomach. Deeper water hits his face as he swims. Cold! Finally emerging through the opening, he pauses because the next tight section splits. He can't see the 2 cavers ahead of him and is anxious about waiting at the top where there's only room for one. He decides to ask again. The water throws him onto his back after 15 feet of crab walking. Water builds up behind him. If he doesn't leave the crawl quickly, the water will pop him out over Double Trouble and onto the rocks below. His footwear's trapped between rock shelves. Jason's gloved hands and moist face surface. He's hiccuping. Jason doesn't recognize his own speech because it's slurred and slow like he's had a stroke. His boot is stuck. Nothing moves. Jason emerges from Bastard's Crawl 20 minutes after being stuck, drenched, with his eyes closed and gasping. Andrew places him on a ledge above the sea. Jason's eyes are big and he seems perplexed. Andrew fears Jason's hypothermic and has stopped shivering. Andrew wraps his pal in Mylar and starts the Jetboiler. Jason's warmed by hot water. Jason's color returns when he does this. Jason spots a ledge. Despite the wall's 45-degree angle, they can fit. Andrew braces his legs against a waterfall ledge to shield Jason from the spray. They conserve headlamp batteries by sitting in the dark, which makes them forget the confined space. Fear is the mind killer, Andrew softly recites from Dune. Fear causes forgetfulness. When the dread is gone, I'll be left alone. No rescuers appear. 3 others, maybe they're hurt and blocked by water across Bastard's Crawl. One puts on his headlamp to check the water level. At 5 a.m., it's fading. Andrew says, "Let's see." An hour later, they can escape with their heads above water. They slowly unfold after sitting for 12 hours. Jason shrieks. A tight groin muscle won't stop him. Over the next 90 minutes, they swim chest deep to the entrance. Jason sees something flicker in the distance in a corridor high enough to walk upright. Jason cries for the first time since entering the cave 20 hours earlier. And they had succeeded. Thank you so much to everyone who's watched this so far. If you liked our video, we appreciate if you'd hit the like button and make sure you share it for your friends and family. And also, new viewers, please consider subscribing, and we'll see you next time.